up, YouTube? Abe here. Just want to fill you in real quick. For those of you that saw my last video, they rescheduled my load because I shut down because of the weather, and I got the load there without any repercussion. They took the load right away, unloaded me, so it all worked out. Stayed safe, got the load there, and everything was fine between Warner and the receiver, and so everything worked out great. So just again, things get rough out there on the road, feeling unsafe, you're feeling like things are just getting bad, and you're a little bit worried, scared out there, just don't hesitate to shut it down. You know, no load is worth a life. So it all worked out, and everyone's happy. Secondly, I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed and commented. It's crazy to me so far that a day and a half ago I put up my first video, and I have already about 50 subscribers. So thank you for subscribing and commenting on my videos. Somebody asked a couple questions, which I'll get to here. They asked, does Warner pay for your fuel, tolls, and give you a break for insurance? The simple question to that with fuel, yes and no. They don't directly pay for my fuel. What they do is they give a fuel surcharge added to every mile that you drive, and that surcharge changes every week. What they do with that is they take a national average of the fuel price and come up with a surcharge that helps you out with the fuel. And actually, if you get good enough fuel mileage from your truck, you drive it right, drive nice and slow, you can actually make a couple bucks, put in your pocket off of your fuel surcharge here. So that's great. They do pay for the tolls. I actually have Easy Pass, Kansas Turnpike toll pass, and the Oklahoma toll pass, and they pay for everything. But there are some tolls that we don't have passes for, but that's okay because Warner will reimburse you. If you're ever in a situation where you have to pay a toll out of pocket, just keep your receipt and turn it into your trip pack for that load, and Warner will reimburse you immediately on your next pay period. So that works out great. And the insurance, they give you a good rate as an owner-operator here. I've looked into some other of the major insurance companies, and they really can't beat what Warner's offering. So they do themselves. They run through another insurance company. I forget offhand exactly what they're called, but yeah, so far from what I've seen, you really can't beat what they offer. So that being said, someone else asked about how you're going to make money. What's the best way to make money here as far as teaming or driving solo? That really depends on what you're looking for, what you're looking to do. You have more options, I'm pretty sure, as a team driver as far as load availability. You're probably not going to get too many like 2,000 plus mile loads as a solo. But there are certain accounts and certain dedicateds and regionals and stuff that you can get on that will keep you happy and loaded. And if you have a problem with finding freight, I suggest not to go off mad about it and do something crazy like quit or curse out your dispatcher. Find out, call, talk to people, talk to your dispatcher, talk to your fleet manager, talk to driver relations. And if things just aren't working out, Warner makes it very easy for you to switch accounts or dispatchers or whatever you need to do to solve the problem of getting miles or whatever issue you have. There's people there willing to help you. You just got to take the time and call who you need to call, because there's a lot of good people here. They're waiting around, ready to help. So I see too many times walking around terminals and talking to drivers and truck stops that work for Warner that they're angry at their dispatcher, so they're going to quit and go somewhere else. And a lot of the times I talk to also a lot of drivers, terminals and stuff. They tried leaving, and went with another company for a few months, and they came back, and they weren't happy with their move. So they ended up back at Warner. So the grass isn't always greener, elsewhere. Try working things out first, and usually you'll find if you put a little effort into it, it'll generally work out in your favor. So just try and figure out the problem instead of just getting mad and doing something crazy. So it all depends what you want to do. If you have someone in mind you want to team with, give that a shot. And if you like it, stick to it. But you can make money as a solo here too. Myself, I'm a trainer, but I haven't trained in a while. I'm taking a little trainer break. But I run constantly as a trainer, and when I'm solo, I always have a load. So find a good dispatcher that you could work things out with, and that you guys can trust each other, and you get loads there on time, and that he keeps you loaded. So it can all work out. Just you got to put in a little effort sometimes. Alright, and I know I said I'd show you guys my truck, and I think I will still. Although you're going to have to excuse me because I still didn't get a chance to wash it. And I've been up here in Minnesota and Iowa, and it's been a lot of snow. And the snow has stopped and actually melted a little bit, which is great. The weather's improving. I'm heading south to Atlanta, so looking forward to sunshine there. But the truck is pretty salty and stuff, so you're going to have to forgive me. But, yeah, I'll show you the truck. There it is. It's a 2009 International Prostar. A little bit icy still and dirty. I'll try to get it cleaned up for you guys and show it to you. But there it is. Yeah, before I owned this truck, I did own a 387 Peterbilt. Great truck, I loved it. Had a Caterpillar engine in it. And it's a good truck overall. But my first company truck with Warner was actually a Prostar. And I just kind of fell in love with it. And when I was buying my first truck, they didn't have these in fleet truck sales yet. So I heard these came out in fleet truck sales, and I about had my first truck paid off almost.
A new message has arrived. A new message has arrived.
And I had great equity in the Peterbilt, so I traded it in. Got a good deal on this truck, and I knew that this truck gets great fuel mileage, and that was a big plus and a big decision to trade in the first truck. So I got this one. But I think that's about it for now. I'm actually got to get on down the road. Got to get on my way to Atlanta here. So any more questions or anything like that, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. I'll try to give you a little update either later today or tomorrow sometime. Let you know what's going on. Thanks, guys.